go. Representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a lisp like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded, since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here. So I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, hell-bent on killing himself is what his mama said, but he was feeling himself. Got a little more swag in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and varials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear, I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about, some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push, yeah, and coast. Yeah, swanky. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew that wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They'd head to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick.
Well, good afternoon. How's everyone doing? Welcome. Welcome to Los Angeles Film School. Please join me in welcoming our graduating class, July 2024. Ready to do this? Okay, all right. I was actually terrified the music was not going to begin, and I was going to have to start singing or humming the music. I was really scared. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. We had two graduations today. Two graduations. This earlier one, we packed house, so we had to open up the second one. So this is awesome. Congratulations. Congratulations, okay? I don't know how we'll stretch this out to 6 hours, but we'll do our best to do that, okay? But yeah, you think about that concept of time, you know, throughout your journey here at the LA Film School. I'm sure you had some moments that just, you know, flew by. And then the polar opposite, you know, some of those kind of glacial, you know, moments. But, you know, today is going to fly by. That's what happens. And then you're going to go out there and celebrate with your family and friends, you know, in LA and whatnot. But what I just want to ask you to do, one more, as I call it, homework assignment before you graduate, is as it's flying by today and tonight, just find a moment for yourself. Have that kind of private, like introspective moment and reflect back, okay, on all the steps that you've taken in this Los Angeles Film School journey. And I actually want you to kind of hop in a DeLorean with me, a little time machine, okay? Let's go back to orientation. Think about that for a moment when you're having that moment, you know, tonight, that homework assignment that you will write a 50-page paper about APA style. Okay, get that submitted by Monday. But you know, just think about it. Think about it. For some of you, orientation might have happened in this actual like theater, right? For others, you might have been in Arkansas, the Netherlands, Argentina. Yeah. I just randomly guessed like some, you know, countries and states, okay? But just think about that orientation day, however long ago it might have been, 18, 32, 36 months, or even kind of a little further back. Who were you back then? What were your academic goals? What were some of those kind of professional aspirations and ambitions you had? And then you can fast forward to tonight and give yourself so much credit for how you've grown and you've developed, not just academically, not just professionally, but as a human being, okay? You've earned that. It's gonna be the most fun homework assignment that you've ever had. I'm kidding, please do not write was it 30 page? 50? This morning, the group was 30 pages, okay? Yeah, there we go. But give yourself credit in that. And it doesn't end. You're going to hear that theme throughout some of our speakers today. Your Los Angeles Film School experience and journey does not end, because that next step is each of you are going to go out there. You're following your bliss, that professional passion that you have, that you've developed over a number of months and years here. You're going to go out there and you're going to do some wonderful things. And just as important, you're going to be a wonderful person while you're doing those wonderful things and those accomplishments and achievements. And I often talk about the mythological hero, shero's journey. Yeah, I'm going to give you a lecture on mythology here, okay? But part of that journey, as it's defined, is going out there and acquiring new experiences, developing new skills, attaining more kind of wisdom and knowledge. But in that journey, you come back and you share that wisdom and that knowledge and experiences. And here in a couple of weeks, we're going to have an orientation session. It's going to be in this theater. Your story and your journey is an inspiration for those students who are starting with us in 2 weeks. So we look forward to bringing you back at some point. Maybe it's a career development, alumni relations type of panel where you get to share your accomplishments and your achievements with those students who may very well be beginning with us in 2 weeks. Maybe it's coming back and teaching a workshop. Maybe it's, I hire you as an instructor. Oh, did you ever think about that, huh? Yeah. Minimum 4 years, okay? So you got to work in the field and industry for 4 years. Or you may very well be inducted into our Spotlight Hall of Fame. We have that coming up next month. But no matter what maybe that outcome might be, you have today, you have this moment. You've earned it. You deserve it. So make certain that you take that time and kind of congratulate yourself. And think about also the people that helped you step by step along that way, okay? And for family and friends, you were right there. You were right there with these soon-to-be graduates. So you should have a moment too. Now, you definitely have an assignment. I want a paper. Just don't submit it to me, okay? But today is a celebration. So as your loved one is walking across the stage, applaud, cheer, take as many photos as you want because you've earned this moment as well, all right? Now I want to introduce a far better speaker than me, my wonderful colleague, who's one of the most student-centric persons at the school, Charles Kangangas. He's program director for our film department.
Thank you, Dr. Woody. Appreciate that. As Dr. Woody mentioned, I'm Charles Kanganas. I'm the program director of film. You might say, what's the film program director doing here speaking to music students and to mixing students? Entertainment encompasses everything. There's not any content generated that doesn't have music in it. There's not any content generated that doesn't have mixing happen. I do not know how to open Pro Tools, but I've worked with many industry professionals who do. As film program director, I oversee the Writing for Film and Television program and the digital filmmaking program online, as well as the Film Ground program. My journey to that point started in 2009. Your journey, graduates, might have started with a question. It might have happened when you were 4, or in some cases 54. And it might have come from somebody here with you today supporting you, who have supported you your entire college education. And that is, what do you want to be when you grow up? You might have said at one time, at a young age, I want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a policeman, a fireman, a nurse. Myself, I wanted to be a triple threat. That's a term used in musical theater of somebody who can sing, dance, and act. I had one of those. I didn't have all three. So, Buckminster Fuller once said, when you choose to do what you really want to do, it's a different kind of life. It's not that you could not have been any one of those professions, a doctor, a lawyer, an astronaut, a nurse. It's that it's not what you really wanted to do. I'm going to talk in terms of a song, because most people, even shortly after birth, I believe, sing before they talk. If you hear a baby humming, that to me is the first stages of singing. A song is broken down into various parts. One of the parts is a hook. So think back, as Dr. Woody pointed out, to what was the initial moment that got you to say, I want to come here to the Los Angeles Film School? What was that moment? Was it something you heard on Meta, something you heard on TikTok, a billboard you saw around town? Was it a mentor, somebody here, who have recognized your desire to be in the arts, recognized your talent for music, and said, maybe you should think about the Los Angeles Film School? Then you probably came to an open house. How many people have been to one of our open houses before they joined our program? Number of you. That starts the journey for us, that first contact. Orientation, Dr. Woody talked about, begins your first academic year, when you get to meet your program directors, when you get to hear from them what they expect of you, and they hear from you what you expect from us. Every song has 2 to 3 verses, correct? The first verse I liken to your first academic year. New software, new collaborators, everything new, a new rhythm of studying. A course a month, and sometimes 2 courses a month, can be very challenging over a long period of time. Your first academic year, meeting new people. Think back to that year. Feels like a long time ago. Then verse 2, your second academic year. Additional software, more collaborators. Maybe you wrote a song, maybe you mixed a song. Maybe you've taken what you already learned in the industry and started to implement it professionally. You felt more confidence in what you were doing. Maybe the early collaborators you were working with, you didn't see eye to eye anymore. And now you find new collaborators. That's part of growth. It's part of the process. I've seen students go through that. And in the third verse, actually year 3, come back to those original collaborators and put out amazing work. Your third academic year. A lot of students come to me and say it flew by. I can't believe this is it. I can't believe this was my last class. I can't believe I'm here at graduation. What now? And there's a term in songwriting called a bridge. And I liken your future careers to the bridge. A bridge between your education, a bridge between the classroom and the dub stage. A bridge between the classroom and a microphone you stand in front of, that when you walk up to, you have to come with an intention. Everything you do has to come with an intention. Don't go up and fake it. You can't fake it to make it. Have an intention, have a plan. Have a course of direction with every choice you make. We have a lot of alumni who have been on Grammy-winning albums, been in Grammy mixing stages. We have an Oscar winner who was the production sound mixer for Sound of Metal as a graduate of the Los Angeles Film School. Will you be our next? There aren't many artists who do things alone. You've got to collaborate. You've got to find and make collaborations that last. But it's your work ethic, the same work ethic that got you here today to walk across this stage, that will get you hired again and again. Be a problem solver. Don't be a problem creator. Unless you're Shabuzi, or you only have a one-word name, you can't cause problems. You got to solve problems and collaborate and work hard. The industry is not necessarily fair. It's a lot more lucky if you're prepared than fair. But the one thing I can guarantee you is that by choosing this career, you will have, as Buckminster Fuller once said, a different kind of life. Congratulations, graduates. Congratulations to your families. We can't wait to see what you do next. The Los Angeles Film School has been a part of your successes of today to get you here, and we will continue to be beside you with your successes of tomorrow. Thank you very much. It's my privilege to introduce a message from our president of the Los Angeles Film School, Tammy Elliott.
Hello, graduates. I'm Tammy Elliott, and as the Los Angeles Film School's president, you must know that this is one of my favorite days. I'm so happy to be here with you today, and we are all so very proud of you for successfully completing what you set out to do, and that was and is to pursue your passion. Against all odds, you leaned in, remained focused, adapted, and stayed the course. And here we are, celebrating you alongside of your family and loved ones and in support of you and your dream. Many of you have longed for a time in which you could create something meaningful with purpose, something fun to bring joy into people's lives, or something true to promote a deeper understanding. You now have the tools, you have the language, and you have honed your craft. Now, we talk a lot about the changes in technology, which has altered the way that we create content and consume content, and no one can argue that fact. But there's another way to look at this. Throughout all of the technological advancements, there rings one fundamental truth that has never changed, and that is, even though the tools may change, or the channels may expand or contract, there'll always be a need for music, a need for art, a need for a story, and a story told in many different shapes and forms, through film, through video, on a stage, through animation, inside a business proposal or a pitch, in the words of a script or a song. And now more than ever, our planet is in need of your stories, your creative, and your vision. Now, I've spent the better part of 3 decades in the higher education arena, specifically higher education devoted to the entertainment and media industries, and worked alongside thousands of graduates and industry professionals over the course of those years. I believe that in addition to the one fundamental truth that there will always be a need for creative, I have also come to learn that there are a few fundamental truths in the pursuit of your career, whether it's your first step or your next step. As you move into your tomorrows, know that your path will experience constant external forces of change. A response to change that I would recommend to you is to continue to learn your craft throughout your career. Always be a student. Change with change. Your ability to adapt and to continue to learn will be one of your superpowers that can sustain your career. Secondly, because these industries are driven by passion and creativity, it is also no doubt that competition will be present. A response to competition that I would recommend: show up, be prepared, and work hard. You've already evidenced to us that you can do that because you're here today at your graduation. Continue to do so. Your work ethic can be the difference in whether you receive or do not receive that next call. And finally, in a creative environment, an environment that holds someone's dream, but oftentimes requires a crew to materialize that dream, people gravitate toward others not only looking for a certain skill set, but sometimes just as important, a certain connection. And a connection often begins through mutual respect, authentic dialogue, and a kind spirit. A response that I would recommend to you in creating connections is be kind, take care of each other, collaborate, and share. We are here for you. The partnership and fellowship does not end here. It actually moves into a new chapter with your Los Angeles Film School family, your fellow classmates, and the alumni community at large. And don't forget, your career development representatives are standing by to partner you in your next steps in the pursuit of your career. You are our family, and we are so proud of you. Congratulations. And now, It's time to announce the graduating class.
Good afternoon, everybody, and congratulations, graduates. We're so thrilled for you and proud of you. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce, to help confer your degrees, your amazing and devilishly handsome program director, Rob Delgadillo. Hello, Rob. So, Los Angeles Film School graduates, July 2024, please rise. Graduating with an Associate of Science in Audio Production, Tyler Garrett. Congratulations. Mazi Bunn. Austin Berzik. Hayden B. Franklin Jayashandar, summa cum laude. Sebastian Hoyer. H.W. Murray. Kian M. Nori. Luis Ortiz. Graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Audio Production, Javier Ruben de Vries, summa cum laude. Miles Madigan, magna cum laude. Zoba Ndifi, summa cum laude. Emiliano Oloco Luna, magna cum laude. Gage Pablo, cum laude. Sam H. Raz, summa cum laude. Graduating with an online Associate of Science in Audio Production, Tyler Barkley, summa cum laude. Markel Braggs. Setajian Williams, cum laude. And Dejanae Douglas, summa cum laude.
Graduates, per the tradition of the Los Angeles Film School, I ask you to please rise and face your family, friends, and loved ones. Graduates, as the Vice President of Education here at the Los Angeles Film School, it is my honor to bestow upon you all the rights and privileges of being a graduate at the Los Angeles Film School. I ask you to please move your tassel from the right to the left, the side closest to your heart. Congratulations to the graduating class, July 2024. Graduates, you may sit. I give a lot of commands and directions, you know, it's the power of this podium here. For your next step in the Los Angeles Film School journey, I'd like to welcome and introduce my wonderful, outstanding colleague, Vice President of Career Development, Angelia Shepard, who will welcome you into the alumni and alumnae community.
Good afternoon and welcome again to Los Angeles Film School, or may I say Los Angeles Recording School as well, right? All of these individuals and all of these wonderful graduates have studied at our recording school, which is just down the block, and a phenomenal experience led by our education team. Well, graduates, speaking directly to you, congratulations. You've done it. You've reached this important milestone. Now the fun begins, right? We get a chance to work with you. Now you get a chance to take that bridge over from education to career services, and we have an opportunity to start helping you and working with you and continuing to support your career journey. I want to also point out, of all of these wonderful, beautiful faces, there is one female in the group. And that happens like for the music courses. It is something that I'm happy to see more and more women that are pursuing careers in audio engineering and audio recording and also music production. So hang in there. I noticed that you had those beautiful shoes on today, so don't lose that. All right, guys, I really just wanted to also say that, as you know, and as Tammy mentioned in her presentation, Our support and our partnership does not end here today. I want to reinforce that we have a lifelong commitment to working with our graduates, not only on the career development side, but with the entire Los Angeles Film School community. You also have your support of your fellow classmates, so please lean into that. And finally, the new alumni community that you're going to be joining. I have the pleasure and the honor to welcome each of you into the Los Angeles Film School Alumni Association of over 15,000 graduates. So yes, that's a big deal. And let me tell you a little bit about this Alumni Association and this group of professional individuals with this professional network that you're going to be joining. There are individuals and there are things that we want to be able to continue to reinforce as you leave this institution. You have joining a large professional network for communicating and for working together and collaborating and networking. You will all have to build your own network in order for you to do the work. And so we really want to encourage you to get active and stay involved. And your first step into that journey is today we have prepared for you your alumni cards. They are ready for you to pick up today right after this ceremony. For those of you that might be watching at home, we will mail those to you in short order, but today we're going to ask everybody to come next door to the building, to Building 2, where you checked in. There's career development staff that's standing by. If you haven't met your advisor, does everybody here know that you have a career advisor? You know about Career Connect? Wonderful. I'm always happy to hear that. We'll be standing by to help you and to partner with you and to make sure that you understand the services that we offer after you leave the institution. So stop by, pick up your alumni card, and we also have a small little gift for you. So we're so proud of you. We are thrilled for you. We're thankful that you chose the Los Angeles Film School and the Los Angeles Recording School to study. I will leave you with this last thought, this last quote. It was made by an individual who is a highly esteemed television executive. And she talked about preparing for careers and a career in entertainment. And she talked about the idea that a career is a journey. It is a journey that sometimes is going to be challenging, and there'll be plenty of no's along the way. However, there are no shortcuts. There is no silver bullet. But when that career journey actually realizes the first yes, it is life-changing, and it's one that every step along the way in the journey will be well worth it. So graduates, I want to inspire you to every day get up, create music. Get up every day and call somebody and write songs, collaborate together, go to studios, learn your crafts. Really, really important. Stay the journey. You have to be persistent. You have to be committed. And I'm hoping that you'll lean on us in those moments where you maybe need a little inspiration. We're here for you always. But more importantly, we're looking forward to celebrating your successes. We want to be your biggest cheerleaders. We want to know, we want to hear from you. We want to help celebrate your successes. And we want to see you honored in our upcoming Spotlight Awards as you become more active in the community and in the industry at large. So graduates, once again, congratulations. On behalf of the Los Angeles Film School, we are here for you. Thank you so much for choosing this institution. One more hand for our graduates, please. Yes. And family, friends, thank you so much for your support. I'm sure it was vital in each one of their lives. This concludes our graduation ceremony today. As you leave the theater, you can exit the right or the left side, but please stay on campus. We have a couple of photo installations that we'd love for you to take some photos. We want to see you in the lobby. I want to meet all of you and get to hear about your journeys and some of the things that you are interested in doing. Most importantly, celebrate, have a good time today, and everybody be safe. Thank you so much for coming, graduates. You may be excused.